Did you hear something?
No.
I think I just heard my name.
No, you didn't.
And a scream. A woman's scream. It sounded like I heard a woman scream.
No, you didn't.
Well, did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Over there in the trees.
Don't look in the trees and don't whistle at night. Don't you know the rules?
The Appalachian Mountains are one of the oldest mountain ranges in the world. They are home to many unique species of plants and animals. Some even believe they are home to something more dark, even sinister. The Appalachian Mountains have some of the most complex folklore and urban legends. Legend has it, these mountains run rampant with cryptids and the supernatural. A common tale heard throughout is of the supernatural creature called the Skinwalker. The native Navajo tribe believes these creatures are shapeshifters that can assume the form of any animal, such as coyotes or deer. It is advised not to whistle at night or say their name in the woods. Whether or not these creatures exist is a divided topic in Boone, particularly among those who are of the college population. Some residents even claim to have had interactions with a supernatural side of the area.
I believe that there is a supernatural element to the Appalachian Mountains, mostly because of some encounters I've had and because of the amount of time I've spent in the woods. It does lead me to believe that there's something beyond our understanding. But I've had certain encounters that are beyond explanation and defy any normal circumstances. It's unlike anything I've ever experienced. I was taking a hiking trip from between 1 to 3 in the morning up on the parkway. It was a very clear night. We were going up there to take long exposure photos of the moon. And it was just very eerie. It was extremely quiet. There was not a single noise and just the most still night you've ever seen. We're taking our long exposure photos and without any warning, we just hear this whistle that pierces the quiet of the night. It sounds like it's right in your ear, like a man-made whistle almost, not like an animal necessarily. All three of us were just like, whatever, could just be an animal, nothing to be worried about. So we continue on our hike, trying to get a higher elevation, and we hear the whistle for a second time after about 2 to 4 minutes of pause. And even then, that wasn't necessarily cause for concern, even though it was the only noise that entire night. But suddenly, all three of us just look towards each other and have this feeling of dread, like fight or flight response, which is something I've never experienced in my entire life. We all just looked at each other, did not say a single word, and just collectively agreed that we were just going to run down this mountain and not look behind us. After the events, we didn't talk about it until we got home. If you look at certain examples like the Brown Mountain Lights, those are one of the only naturally occurring phenomenons in the entire world that have been confirmed by our own U.S. National Park Service. And if things like that can be confirmed, I don't see why others in the area, such as skinwalkers or whatever you may call them, be accepted. It does lead one to believe that there's something beyond our understanding. When I've kind of been on large camping trips or times where I've been able to run into locals, especially hunters that frequent those areas, they don't necessarily believe in something specific, but they do warn that there is something greater and beyond our understanding, and that you should always be careful. You know, for some of them, they fully believe in mountain lions, and then others have said that there definitely are skinwalkers and you should not go in the woods late at night. I really do think that the uncertainty of the supernatural does emphasize a sense of fear. I think to people that don't spend a lot of time out in the woods and that kind of enjoy Boone for the views rather than really getting deep out there, I think they fear it quite a bit more than, the people who do spend a lot of time out in the woods. The more time you spend out there, the more you realize that nothing's really going to hurt you, even if you do have the belief that there is something greater.